I used to make New Year's resolutions, but somewhere along the way, I felt like it just wasn't. I don't know. I don't even know why.
I feel like with New Year's resolutions, you should try to have that mentality on like the whole year, which is little things,
Yeah.
instead of saying in the
Well,
beginning of the year big things that you should do. Just try to do little things throughout the whole year. Like smaller goals throughout the whole year instead of just one or two big ones.
I stopped making them along the years, but I think I might have had a change of heart because there's some positive things about making New Year's resolutions too. So, but here's why people don't believe in making New Year's resolutions, and I can relate to a lot of these, and you guys can chime in at any
Hmm.
moment. Oh, so it comes down to the first one is a high failure rate. So if you say, "Oh, I'm going to start going to the gym every day," you're good at going to the gym every day for the first month, but then you stop going for whatever reason, you know?
That could include making
Um,
like too big of a goal for yourself because you want to make like a big New Year's resolution because everyone's talking about it,
yeah,
and you do
so
something way overly ambitious.
I can relate to this, but I feel like it's a little bit cynical. You have the thought of like, why should I bother making a New Year's resolution? If I'm just gonna fail, like I'm
Yeah, yeah,
okay with
yeah.
it, you know? So then there's unrealistic goals, which people get really ambitious when they make New Year's resolutions most of the time.
Yep.
And then that sets you up for disappointment.
Yeah.
So, when success will feel like out of reach for you, the motivation will drop.
Somebody I talked to recently said that their New Year's resolution was going to be don't argue.
What?
And I'm like,
That's not
that,
realistic
that's
at
that's a
all.
really big
Yeah,
one.
that's
That's
not
like
Well,
arguing is normal.
yeah,
Like
it's not.
That's how
It's a
people
good thing to
communicate.
argue.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So that's
So
just an example of being too overly ambitious about stuff.
right. So then the next one is the timing. A lot of people believe, which we were talking about this before the podcast, that change doesn't have to start on January 1st.
Yeah.
Like you can change any time throughout the year, and a calendar date isn't necessarily what makes all difference.
Hmm.
When you're ready for it, make the
Yeah, so
change.
sometimes it makes it feel like forced or artificial, which I can relate to. I mean, yeah, I've felt that way with New Year's resolutions too.
Well, one thing that can help with that too is making a resolution that you actually can't do until later.
Right.
Because it depends on weather or something with work or something, another factor that makes you have to wait.
Okay, yeah, right.
You know,
It
that's
doesn't have
actually
to
a
be
good
the new
idea.
year. It can be the beginning of the month or the end of the month,
Or when summer
whenever it's
hits.
easy for you.
Yeah, right. So the next one is lack of habit formation. A lot of resolutions ignore the steps that are practical to form new habits. So without a plan or accountability or a routine, even like the strongest intentions they'll fade.
Hmm.
So and then there's psychological resistance, which I thought this one was interesting. I can relate to this too though. Some resolutions feel like pressure or guilt-inducing self-improvement projects,
Yeah.
and then it can create a resentment instead of an
Positive.
inspirational.
Yeah.